you can do this. You can work from home and you can also homeschool your kids easily. So let me share with you some of the things that you can do with our books that will inspire and teach your kids lessons while at the same time being at home and working at home. So the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is you go over to the Nibbles Monster calendar, and this is Nibbles, by the way, and you teach you do, today is Friday, the month is July, the date is the 10th. The weather is sunny outside for us here in Colorado. Today I'm going to nibble a book, and today I'm feeling like I'm hungry for a book. So in one shot, you've taught your kids how to look at a calendar and some things about the days of the week and the dates and the months. So really simple, really fun. Another thing you could do with your kids is when you're in the kitchen cooking, you can take out your Usborne science activity books, and you can do these little exercises in it while you're in the kitchen cooking or cleaning or whatever, and they're packed full of scientific activities, from blowing bubbles to making soft drinks to invisible ink. They're really easy to carry out, and they're carefully designed for the young children in mind to explore a fascinating world of science in the kitchen. We have 3. We also have to explore the fascinating world of plants using ordinary equipment. And we also have the science with air, and you have intriguing properties of air. When you're outside playing with your kids, you could do easy and fun experiments. At home, they're only $5.99. Another exercise that you could do with your older kids is you could do Usborne's STEM exercises, and this is an engineering scribble book. We have other fields, but you could have them read the first 2 pages and learn about what is engineering and what is in this book. Most engineers start out by scribbling ideas in their head and designing on paper. In this book, you'll be able to solve problems in the same way that engineers do. So your kids will be learning how to solve problems, how to think about problems, how to design and how to build. All useful tools, even if they're not going to be engineers. We all need to learn how to solve problems in whatever we do in life. And so this book is perfect for teaching math and how math is related to designing and problem solving and thinking skills. So this is perfect. And this is only $12.99, which is a nice little tool. The other thing that you could do for your older kids in 5th grade and up is we have this Latin for beginners, and I know Italian and Spanish, and so I think this is wonderful. It also has internet links, and a little note for parents that says while the links are reviewed regularly, they do not, the websites that they use change the content. And so Usborne Publishing is not responsible for the content in any of the websites. They just provide the links so that to add to the research and to help you out. A computer is not essential for this, but it teaches you how to say hello in Latin. It teaches you how to find out what things are called, meeting people and home, looking for things. And it has like a little comic strip. So like this one, dinner is ready. Venite ad mensam. Esurio ego, quoque, sume, aliquad, qual seo, gratias ago, bene, tibi sapiati, bene, tibi sapiat. So you learn, so my Latin is a lot like Italian, so. But anyways, this brings Latin alive and it's an entertaining guide for beginners. It brings humor and funnies and great illustrations, tips, puzzles, exercises for your kids to learn Latin. I think it's wonderful. It has the numbers in the back. The other way that you can use your time, as soon as your kids are writing and able to read a little better, somewhere around 8 and 9 years old, you can teach them how to write stories with Usborne Stories. I started it when he was younger, but I really didn't continue it until recently. So he was learning how to write short sentences and fill in the blanks, mix and match, and draw lines and use phrases from the boxes, how to do a shopping list, how to create a recipe, how to use speech bubbles. This is my son's favorite. He really likes comics. Something about comics and boys. How to use what's inside your head and just put it out there. I wish I could build a house. This is a really nice book, and it's only $12.99. We also have, okay, so these wipe cleans are really perfect for your kids, and it's Key Skills, and it comes in 4s. So this is the advanced. So right around 3rd grade, your kids will be learning fractions, 3rd and 4th. It took me a long time to learn fractions, by the way. In 2nd grade, they learn easy fractions, like adding. Well, not adding. You could use just the pictures and kind of show. So what I would do if they're younger than 3rd grade or 4th grade, I would use the picture and say, okay, count the number of pies, and then tell me which one is shaded. I would not do the adding until probably around 3rd or 4th grade. But you could start using some of these and kind of like show them how to look at fractions. So this is a really nice book. There's also spelling. I wouldn't start spelling until they've actually learned how to read well. So this one is more advanced, and so you have words like ch, and they could pick out. So right now, around 3rd and 9th grade, they'll be picking out the words and then filling in the blanks in the sentences. So this one is more advanced in spelling, and I wouldn't do spelling until 3rd or 4th grade, because before 3rd or 4th grade, they're still learning phonics and how to read. And so you don't want to bombard them with a bunch of phonetic spelling words until they have the ear and the tongue training and the eye training in reading. The last step in reading is spelling of irregular words and things that you don't normally, that aren't phonetic. The other way. Okay, so grammar, I would start grammar right around 3rd or 4th grade and start, but before then you could put memory work and just let them memorize the definitions. But this is a really good key skills introduction to concepts and reinforces learning and lots of opportunities to practice. But I would not start this until 4th grade. Only because they're still learning how to read before then. The other one that's really good is this one, and right around 2nd and 3rd grade, they're learning more about telling time and how to add time. So I wouldn't bombard them until afterwards, but you can definitely use some of these little things in second grade to teach them. It's a little bit more advanced than second grade, so I would say like third, fourth, depending on your child's ability. So we have a lot of little different things that you can use at home to help aid in making the lessons fun, and so that you're not really creating the curriculum. You're just adding to whatever curriculum you're using for the year, so to make it fun and enlightening. We have also books that you can read to your child about telling time, and so that their mind starts thinking about time and thinking about calendars and fractions. So these are just helpful little books, and if you're interested in any of these, please visit my website, k4699.myubam.com, and shop for some of these books today.